Theme of the week, find your focus. This was a point that kept coming up in Cuddlebug's first art lesson. I kept asking her to find her focus every time she got a little scatterbrained and frenzied. Excuse me. And it's also something that I shared with a client this past week in a different way. But we all have something that can bring us back to our center, to who we are and what it is we're doing. We all have some thought, some action, some moment, some experience. On a momentary basis, breathing is a good focus tool. You know what I mean? Like running through your day. It stops us, it stills us, it calms us, and it brings us back to that.
Wow! Yay, GPS. I'm not even sure I'm gonna make this. So, I finished my last job and I'm going home, but I'm kind of making a side trip first. And I plugged the stuff into the GPS, and I'm sure I have it programmed for like no highways, no traffic, depending on where I was last time. Oh, thank God it's not, like, thank God it warmed up. I'm not sure I'm gonna make this. I think I said that already.
I find that in our day-to-day grind, any of us can discover a moment, an experience, a pause that puts us back in touch with the true nature of ourselves. It can be almost anything. Driving to work, going out to get the paper in the morning, any number of things. For me lately, it's been coming out the back door. There's something about coming out that back door and just the experience of it. I find it very beautiful and empowering and inspiring and uplifting, and I've kind of been using that as a trigger to put me in my place, to center me, to be like, remember to slow down, remember to find the beauty in everything. Remember to be at peace in this moment as well as the next.
Oh God, there's still more uphill. But anyway, so I plugged everything into the GPS. And it is taking me, I mean, I would have never considered this to be a back road, but I guess it is. I'm not making it. There is no winter maintenance on this road. I'm certainly not going to try to back it out. So what I need here is a detour. Hold on a second. Let me get turned around, or try to anyway. Alright, so we have to try this again. Let's come back down here. I mean, maybe if I had been going faster, but if I had been going faster, I probably also would have been slipping up all over the place. Wow. Wow. Yay, GPS, for finding me randomness in my day. So, all right, this makes it just a little more difficult. I gotta watch because, yeah, this is like all ice. This is like a solid sheet of ice, this road.
because I lost my trigger for a very long time. I said, I've been off course. I was way over here. I knew I was off. I knew I was askew. I knew my energy was blocked. I knew stuff. But I didn't realize just how out there it was or how blocked it was until this past week. Went through this really deep healing experience. But one of my realizations was I lost my trigger. I had my trigger for a long time. It was the same thing, day after day, every day, for years of my life.
Oh, a big red heart painted on the tree. Oh, another one. I love you. I love you too. I don't know who you are, but I love you. You're lovable. Oh my God. Really? That's the best detour you can give me?
I encourage everyone to find their trigger, to find their focus, to stay centered on themselves. Because like I said, I got way off track. And it's interesting because I can trace the evolution of this demon moment by moment over the years. I can see things that have fed into it and what the sources may be and connect it to chakras and meridians and moments and accidents and emotions and courses and possibly even past lives. But all the while I was aware and not really changing it, I was rotting away in my poor decisions, festering in my own muck, if you will. I had guilt for the course of things and anger that I seemed unable or unwilling to change that course of things. Inevitably, I convinced myself that this was all I had, so it must be who I am. Now, I do believe in the physical and spiritual connection of things, as above, so below. This past week, we saw a couple of things of Louise L. Hay's Heal Your Body book. And in that book, I point this out because I think it's important, and it's something we should address. Welcome to my life. In that book, the part of the body that relates to decisions are the teeth. I find this very interesting. Why? Because I hate my mouth these days. Hate it! For some time now, I've been watching my mouth my teeth rot away, much like I watched my soul rot away for years. And other than being unsightly and embarrassing, it doesn't really cause me much pain or discomfort, much like the demon. Actually, more like a blemish. I did have this one tooth that from time to time has caused me much pain and discomfort to the point that I'd have to stop functioning. Like everything up in here just was like, oh, I'm assuming like infection or something, but it would just get, it would always pass, and it was always very random and kind of infrequent, but I could feel it coming. I think that will be no more.